What's going on, y'all? So listen, y'all really let me get on this camera as long as I've been for the past month or so, looking raggedy as shit, and I just don't appreciate it. Anyway, y'all, we are back again for another episode review. I am man. Next week is the finale of Belle Collective. This has been a cute little series. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I had my reservations about it. You know, when I saw the trailer, it did catch me. You know what I'm saying? Marie's story actually was the one that really caught my attention, and I didn't realize that I wasn't gonna really like her the way that I thought I was gonna like her. I just don't like some of the stuff that she do. She has like they're going to do the season finale next week, and then after that it's going to be a two-part reunion. So therefore, that's three more episodes, and probably by the end of the reunion I probably would have somewhat of a different viewpoint of Marie, give her opportunity to change her, to explain some things or whatever. I'm all about giving people second chances or whatever. This is your first impression. This is your first venture out. Sometimes we don't represent ourselves the way that we thought we was going to represent ourselves when we get on these type of platforms or whatever. And then if it comes back for a second season, we can change some things, do some things better. Girl, what? Is that a bump or is it a mole? I can't tell. Like, it hurt. It's getting big. Anyway, let me stop picking with it. That's probably why it hurt, because I'm picking with it. And then I'm going to squeeze it. Girl, Ashley, you just messed up. You stop picking with shit. But anyway, I'm sorry. It's a mole or something. I told y'all that the last time, but it's irritating me right now. Anyway, so this is the Belle Collective, season 1, episode 8, contracts and balances. Okay, so when we first see it, we see that Marie does meet up with Latisha, and Latisha do get Marie, to apologize for her behavior and the way things went at her brunch. And I feel like, to a certain extent, Marie understands that, yeah, she was the one that caused some of this, the most of these issues, popped off with, and the reason why this stuff is going around about her friend's brunch. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. I'm not letting her go off real easy, but I'm just saying we taking baby steps, and she at least acknowledged that she was part of the issue. So that's as much as we can ask, and probably as much as we gonna get out of Marie at this point, because she asked Latisha what was going on with the whole thing. And the Ferris Street project is at a halt right now, because of the whole situation. And Marie does feel bad about it. And Latisha said that all she needed was an apology for Marie's actions, and that's what Marie gave her. So she's cool with her. So therefore, ain't nothing else that we can say about it. Marie is getting ready to go through opening up this whole new facility, like a 10,000 square foot facility, mental health facility that her and Essie has been working on. So she's focusing her time on that. We gonna pause her because I'm girl, a mess, a mess. God damn, Marie, I see, girl, a fucking mess, okay? Let me tell you something, Marie, bitch, you put up with a whole bunch of shit that I would never. I don't know, no bitch. Well, some of y'all do put up with this shit, and some people have, okay? Because we be so blinded by love and all this stuff, and we be settling and thinking that we can't find, well, let me just go ahead and get it done. We be thinking that we can't find nobody else that's gonna love us the way that we love this person, or this person love us, or, we will never feel the same about somebody else the way that we feel about this certain person. So we put up with mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, all this type of stuff that goes on into a relationship, psychological abuse and all that stuff, the same thing with mental. But Marie, girl, you are sick. And I'm talking about physically. You have lupus and you have fibromyalgia, okay? You need to do what, and plus you working, all right? And you're taking care of all these kids. You're taking care of your kids plus your grandkids. That is a lot on a person's shoulder, all right? And then you have to deal with the fact that the partner that you chose to be with and that you thought was going to love you until the end of time is not actually being the partner that you deserve and that you needed and that you need, okay? He is not carrying his weight. Let me just tell you something. Regardless of what I say about Essie and Marie, bitch, you better be glad that you got an Essie in your life, because that bitch told you for real what it needs to be done, okay? They sat there and they had little lunch or whatever, and you know, they can't even be as happy as they want to be about opening up the new facility because Marie is in her feelings because Cedric is not there. Cedric asked and took a whole trip to Aruba for 2 weeks without telling her, and she has not heard from him or anything. And she was like, Esther was like, hold up. First of all, I thought y'all said that y'all wasn't going on no more solo trips together. Yeah, that was the plan. That's what we put out and all this stuff. Woo, woo, woo. And I'm sitting here like, so y'all have to plan that out. Listen, we a couple. We a couple, okay? And unless I'm going with my boys or, you know, he's supposed to be going with his boys or, you know, he needs to de-stress and just have a boys' time or whatever, and I need to go with my girls and I have a girls' time, yeah, we can have something like this. But, and that means we sit down, we talk about it, we go over the logistics and everything that's going to happen. It's communication. It's no, let me just book a flight and just get the fuck up out of here like I'm single and I ain't had no responsibilities to nobody else. That's not what we gonna do, okay? And Marie, baby girl, you better than a lot. You better than me, bitch. You better than me, bitch, because ain't no way in hell. If I can eliminate something that's gonna de-stress the fuck out my life and I can get rid of that bitch like this, bitch, I do that shit with a fucking quickness, okay? Girl, I got so much stress on my ass. I got gray fucking hair, bitch. I just want to know how many gray hairs Cedric can put up on your hair. You said you 40 years old. You look good for a 40-year-old because I literally thought you was at least 35, bitch, okay? But that man is going to put you in your grave, and I'm so glad that you came to your senses that you need to let that nigga go, okay? You done divorced him once, and he's still doing the same shit, okay? Zebras don't change they motherfucking stripes, and that man just told you that, okay? Listen, Essie had to get your ass together. You know what I'm saying? Essie had to get your ass together. Say, bitch, you's a motherfucking boss. You out here doing all this shit and you letting this man take your ass down. Okay, you letting yourself be stressed out over this goddamn man. Bitch, it's not the fact that he got his own separate place. That would have been enough for me to say no, bitch. Okay, we gonna have to get rid of somebody place, and it ain't gonna be Max. Okay, we not finna have a whole den. That's not what's finna happen. And you already know about other infidelities and stuff, and you said that you didn't saw him with other women and shit, bitch. Please, okay? That is not what's gonna happen. I would rather be blind to the situation and not know about the bitch, but then I actually see the bitch and then I still go back to your ass. Oh no. Ignorance ain't bliss in this situation, bitch. That's just stupidity, okay? Girl, dump that bitch, divorce him, fuck that nigga, okay? That's all I can say about it. Just fuck that nigga. That's what it can draw down to. You know, Essie had to get her together, whatever, and they was in their little confessional and all that stuff together. I was like, when Essie was like, you know, this like my soul, they was like, we like soulmates, okay? I feel like God put us here or whatever to be there for each other, you know, give me the uplifting and stuff that I need. I said, bitch, I said that last week. That's your true soulmate. Whether I meant it in whatever sense, you know, you can have friend soulmates, you can have intimate partner soulmates or whatever, family soulmates. There are so many varying degrees of soulmate, bitch. I meant it in the cookie cutter type of way. But you know, y'all want to play it off like y'all friends or whatever. But you know, if that's what y'all want to do, that's what y'all want to do. I leave it to y'all to bring y'all issues out, okay? And put y'all business out on Front Street. I'm not gonna do that to y'all, okay? But anyway, girl, you ain't fooling nobody. But Essie came over there to their house and they got together and they went on ahead and Marie said, listen, let's pack his shit and let's go. Okay, because I'm tired of the shit. First of all, he's supposed to have been home 2 days ago. His flight came in 2 days ago and he has not called her, not answered her phone calls, has not even showed up and let her know that he was home yet. He was back in the United States of the America. Okay, and I said, bitch, if she, girl, let me tell you something, Marie, if it comes back to the goddamn reunion, and when it comes back to the reunion and I find out that you still fucking with this nigga, or you ain't even filed the divorce papers yet and y'all just separated, girl, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna cuss you out something good. I'm gonna cuss you out something good, because how much more can you take, girl? How much more can you take? That is blatant disrespect, okay? Like you said, he's supposed to be the man of the house. You got boys that you raising. What type of example is he setting for your boys as to how to treat a woman? Okay, basically that he can come and go. You know what I'm saying? Do he even provide? Do he even provide? You don't need him financially. You know what I'm saying? So what is the issue? Let that bitch go. The dick ain't that good. You know, I'm just saying. I look at Cedric and it probably ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might think, you know, because, you know, that ain't what you used to or whatever, so you might think it's good or whatever, but because you used to, let me stop, I'm gonna stop playing with Marie like that. I was about to say something real nasty, but I'm not gonna do her like that as he is. She gonna strap it on. Let me stop. Girl, stop it. Okay. So let him go. Let him go. They brought his shit to his house. I said, what you mean house? I thought they was gonna go to the apartment. When they said house, I said, hold up, so he got an apartment in the house? Girl, it looked like a house that they was in the process of constructing or whatever. Cause I was like, what is all this shit around here? It look all stripped down or whatever. So that's what it looked like. And they set that shit right there. Let me tell you something, Marie, you better than me because I would have threw the shit away. I won't waste no gas money. I let the garbage people come and get it. He ain't come and get it, so therefore the garbage can come and get it. And if he got something to say about it, fuck him. Okay, sue me, bitch. That's what I would have said. Okay, you go ask the bitch that you went to Aruba with to buy you some more shit. That's what's going on. I just can't believe that. What is with these men? We got him on here, Cedric on here doing that shit. Ralph on the Real Housewives of Atlanta going to Tampa for 3 days not saying nothing. Girl, what is going on? And y'all taking it? Bitch, it would never be me. And then let's talk about another relationship. Goddamn, Latisha. Girl, Latisha. Let me tell you something. Latisha thought she was cute this episode. And I'm going to tell you something. Bitch, you was. Okay, you did that. I ain't even going to fucking lie. She said, listen, girl, you tried to come for me last week, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to get my shit together. I said, go ahead and get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? And she did. She said, listen, my boo is coming back home or whatever. He had to leave after 14 days and he was gone for 14 days. So now he coming back and I'm finna remind him that, you know, this is what he been missing. All this goodness, gushy goodness and everything. I said, do what you gotta do, bitch. Come on, Princess Jasmine. Okay, she had it all did up and everything. Had food. She had a singer to come there. Now, she said this girl can sing. You know what I'm saying? She said she can really sing. She can carry a tune. She need a little lesson. You can tell she hasn't never had vocal lesson, and she one of the motherfuckers that think that if you put like a whole bunch of runs and stuff, and you inflect your voice a little bit here and there, use a singer. I'm not gonna put her down. You know, she got a little something going on. She got a little something going on. You know, I can find the joy and the beauty in a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so she said she fixed his favorite meal. Even though she fucked up the pie, I was like, girl, keep the pie right there. Keep the pie right there. Girl, she tried to take that pie out and the pie turned it to crumble. I said, bitch, y'all still gonna eat it. It probably would have ended up looking like that in the first place because y'all probably would have took that pie to the bedroom and would have played with it. Okay? And he would have ate it off your body. Y'all would have did some shit, some nasty shit like that. I don't know. Latisha, why I keep calling her Latrice? Latisha look like she a little freak like that. You know what I'm saying? It be them ones that be, I'm so business all oriented and all this stuff or whatever, and I'm trying to do this project, and then behind closed doors, whips, chains, and handcuffs and all that stuff. Latisha, I caught your number. Okay, that's cool. You know, she come home. I mean, Glenn come home. She got it ready or whatever. She was gonna have the little girl come out while they was in the bedroom and, you know, sing a song that's saying all the stuff that she felt for her man. And he was surprised and looking good or whatever for her and everything. He was like, yes, I do love the fact that he do show affection to her. Okay. And they was having a good time, and she was like, this that everlasting love. That was supposed to be the key word for oh girl, what's her name? Air to come out the Airy or Air girl to come out the closet. She had to say that shit like 3 times for her to get the memo, okay, to come out. And she came out, cause your love is for me, and I am here for you. And I said, Glenn looking like, he was like, okay, that's nice. And then she was like, thank you. You know, he was like, I wasn't expecting this. That was cute or whatever. Y'all saw when Glenn got up. And Latisha was like, that's cute or whatever. I'm going to walk her to the door. And Glenn got up like he was going to walk her and touch her or whatever. And she said, me. Bitch, that shit took me the fuck out. I said, Latisha, I know that's right. She don't trust that man either. I mean, she trusts him to a certain extent, but they had infidelity shit. I was like, the way the child was carrying on, you could have invited Air to the party too. You know, I'm just saying, make it a fun. Oh, girl, let me stop. Anyway, I said you want some excitement, put some excitement in there, okay? But they having a good time or whatever. He's still bringing up the contract and shit. I said, Glenn, don't destroy the moment. Get you some first before you bring it down, okay? Don't bring down the moment first. Then they wind up going to a balance coach. I said, I ain't never heard no shit like this. Baby, it be reality TV that be telling me a whole bunch of shit I ain't never heard of. A balance coach? Now I'm thinking like checks and balances, and I'm thinking taxes and stuff like that. You know, accountants and stuff. Maybe that's what she's talking about, but no, this is like a relationship coach. I said just call it a fucking relationship coach, but it's a balance coach. And basically, you know, she had them up in there, and she did bring out the fact that they have gone to counseling before, and Glenn was like against it because he felt like I'm spending money on somebody telling me some stuff that I already know and that I could have said, but he's here for it because it's the coach talking about her, you know, because he feels like she don't have much time for him because she's taking on all this responsibility and stuff like that. And so she had them go in there do this exercise where they role reversal. They call it the dance, but it was basically role reversal. You know, Glenn was being Latisha, Latisha was being Glenn, and they realized the things that they were doing to each other that they need to change, like her always being in the phone, him not, you know, just expecting thing and trying to start stuff, just start an argument, say stuff just to start an argument and stuff like that. And one of the homework assignment was for them to do a couple's dinner, okay? And you know, so they was thinking about that, and that was cool. And everything was going well until Glenn gonna bring out the contract again. Like he brought out a literal contract talking about something, I get 50% of her earnings. I said, sir, of earnings of what? Bitch, you ain't do shit. See, that's the pitfall of goddamn marriage, okay? And do not have a prenup, okay? Girl, I was sitting here like 50% of what? You ain't put in on this, man. I said, Latisha, don't do that. Latisha cussed his ass out. Latisha said, no, bitch, I'm finna give him my own contract. And what the contract said, I give you 51% of my earnings. See, bitch, it ain't, Latisha had to clarify, it ain't about the money, because I love you, and I'm here because of you. It's about you loving me and being here with me and wanting all my respect and giving me your respect and all this stuff and woo, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I said, y'all better than me because all I heard was 50 and 51. Baby, that just didn't sound right to me. I don't want to part ways with my money like that. Listen, I get into a relationship. We ain't getting joint accounts. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe with that shit because I believe people are spiteful and petty. But when you get married, things change. And so you got to work things differently. And you know what you earn within the marriage, your spouse, depending on what state you in, they could probably have right to half or some of that. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. It was cute though. They worked it out. You know, they finna had a little couples date. But before that, you know, we get Tambourine. Girl, why do I call her Tambourine? It's Timbra Cherie. Okay. She, you know, on her radio job. We finally see her in the studio doing her radio job. She's friends with Gary with the T, that be with Ricky Smiley, and she's showing him, you know, a reel of hers or whatever about how she wants to go national and, you know, do other things besides entertainment news and stuff like that. And he was looking at that shit like, bitch, burn it. She was like, I can tell already from your face that this is not it. You don't really like it. He was like, I'm just confused about what you was doing. Like, you mean, look at how you dressed, and you gotta look at how your people dress that do the news and stuff like that. You gotta be basic. So basically, and then he told her, the girl, change your tone. Change your tone in your voice. She was like, so basically what you're trying to tell me is that I need to change myself. And she was like, nah, not change yourself, but just bring it down a little bit. That's all you need to do, okay? And do another reel. So should I tell and show this reel to anybody else? Nah, do it over again, girl. He was so blunt and real with it. I said you need people in your corner like that that's gonna tell you the truth, okay? And Latisha did invite her to the couples thing because, you know, she's with Damon, aka Damon. All right. And you know, she was like, we're just now getting back together. We're still talking. You know, this is a little bit too soon, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. And, you know, she got a little surprise from her job because she's doing well in the radio, you know, during her time slot. I think she's like the midday queen now or whatever. So that was good. But she passed on that. Then we get to Latrice, okay? Latrice and Melanie and Cliff. Baby. Y'all had a time on y'all hand, and I don't know if I could have did it, because Ashley would have been, you would have saw all the pissed offness in my face. Because one thing that I do not like, I do not like being late. I do not like having people make me late. I don't like when stuff starts after the time it's supposed to, and I don't like when shit go over the time that it's supposed to. That shit grinds my gears so much. Like, that is my biggest pet peeve. That and repeating myself to a bitch, okay? I cannot stand that shit. And y'all was professional as hell, okay? Because that goes to show me sometimes when I be looking at these shows and seeing how people react to it, to certain situations that get put in. I be like, you know what? God is still working on me, because I would have blew a gasket. I would have cussed everybody out. I would have been like, where the fuck is the goddamn photographer at? How the fuck this nigga still up in goddamn Atlanta and he's supposed to be out here? The fuck is going on? Okay, y'all would have caught me on. I would have been one of them motherfuckers that got caught on tape yelling at the staff, and not necessarily yelling at the staff, but blowing the fuck up just because I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? That would have been me, you know. But Latrice kept it in, even though I'm pretty sure she was probably pissed inside, you know. And you had Melanie trying to calm her down or whatever, and trying to control the situation. You know, she's doing the essential line for the hair care products or whatever. They're gonna have the Claremont twins out there. I said, the Claremont twins, interesting. I mean, I watch Bad Girls Club too, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like them on the Bad Girls Club, but after the Bad Girls Club, whew, that's a lot. All right, and you know, a lot changed, you know what I'm saying? Then one just get out of jail. Yeah, girl. I mean, hey, you go with what sells, okay? And they was waiting for them. They was supposed to be there like around 9 o'clock. It wound up being 10. And then it wound up being 10:30. They was waiting for the photographer to come there. It wound up being 10:30. And he was supposed to be there like around 9 or something like that. And then they was waiting because the water, the hot water that they needed to do the hair or whatever, it was not on, okay? And then they finally got some water, and the water was dirty, and Cliff gonna say, go ahead and use it. It ain't gonna do nothing. It's that Jackson water. It's gonna be okay. They was like, for textured hair or for the hair that got them chemicals and stuff, because they got color in their hair, it's gonna mess it up. You can't do that. You need some clear water. So they was like, get some bottled water, warm it up or whatever, and we'll do it that way. Okay, fine. Bitch, when Cliff saw the Claremont twins, he told Latrice, they got some big old lips on them, huh? It was like, you know, I'm old school. I'm from back in the day. You know, I like my women natural and stuff. Oh my God. When he said that shit, I said, Cliff, you was thinking the same thing I was thinking. You said what I was fucking thinking, bitch, okay? And Latrice was like, stop it, Zeddy. Zeddy, you gotta stop it. Like, calm down. And shout out to Latrice and Scotty by Nature One. You know, y'all know Scotty on here. He also reviews the Belle Collective. He did a review, not a review, but an interview with Latrice. You know, they good peoples or whatever, and it was really good. And you know, my little bro is really coming up and doing his thing, and I am so proud of him. So you know, if y'all want to look at my review, go over there and look at his stuff too, okay? Show the love. Scotty by Nature, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so they was able to get the shoot done or whatever. The photographer finally came in. And like I said, kudos to everybody for keeping a professional hat. Because Ashley, I mean, I probably would have did it. But, you know, y'all probably would have seen it on my face that I was pissed off. I can't, and that's the thing that I have to work on. I can't hide when I'm pissed off. It's, if I don't say anything, it would clearly show on my face. And you would know. Okay, like, I was just, more power to y'all. We get to this couples dinners, right? We get to this couples dinner, right? Latisha comes in with Glenn, and Latrice and Cliff was already there. You know, so they cool, they talking, that's like, this the first time y'all meeting y'all significant others and stuff like that. Okay, whatever. So, you know, they vibing, the men are vibing so far. And then Melody comes in with her date, LaMarcus. I was like, all right, go ahead, LaMarcus. Do your thing, LaMarcus. Okay? And I was like, LaMarcus, he be climbing that tree. Girl, let me stop. Let me stop. I gotta stop. Okay? Anyway, moving on from that. Everybody talking, and you know, Latisha put out there the reason why they was there. You know, I said, girl, you putting all y'all business out there, and they all agree like they don't do the couples thing or whatever. And so why they you know, vibing off of that, in comes Marie. Marie comes in with a nigga that was not Cedric. Marie said Cedric is out the picture, bitch. I done moved the fuck on. I don't even remember who Cedric is, bitch. I forgot all about him. I said, yes, Marie, bitch. I said, girl, I ain't never thought I'd go up for Marie. But, bitch, a rebound, don't care who tell it. I don't care, girl. Go ahead and get you some dick tonight, because it's been a while, okay? Let that, like Latisha said, that 6'11" nigga, let him go take you to Pound Town, bitch, okay? Because you need some stress reliever. Let him do his job, okay? She came in there like... I said, girl, you should have brought Essie, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But anyway, that was the episode. If I missed anything, put it down in the comments. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. You guys tell me how you feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.